outrage is growing after this Muslim activist urged people to wage jihad on the Trump administration. Watch this.
I hope that when we stand up to those who oppress our communities, that Allah accepts from us that as a form of jihad, that we are struggling against tyrants and rulers, not only abroad in the Middle East or in the other side of the world, but here in these United States of America, where you have fascists and white supremacists and Islamophobes reigning in the White House.
Well, now she's saying that if you're angry about that, it's because you don't really know what jihad means. Here to react is Dr. Kanta Ahmed, author of In the Land of Invisible Women, and no better person to talk to us about this today. Good to have you.
Thank you, Abby.
I saw you watching that. I mean, you're just shaking your head because you're always on our show. You're talking about the positive things about the peaceful, loving Muslim community. What does something like this do to negatively impact people like you that are out there trying to promote it?
She is tarring all Muslims with the idea that we are somehow going to combat the democratic decision of the American people. This president is rightfully and legally elected to power. She's calling us to resist that. And this is classic Islamist tactics right out of the Muslim Brotherhood playbook. She wants to corral the America's Muslims into a wedge against the wider society. And she wants America to believe that we think we are a victimized religious minority when we're among the world's most privileged Muslims that there can be.
Well, she talks about jihad, right? She tries to defend herself by saying, well, you just don't understand what jihad means. You understand what this means. But not everyone in that audience takes it the way she does or you do.
Abby, not only does she claim that we don't know what jihad means, I'm highly literate in Islam, as are many other non-Muslims, but she's being defended by liberals who claim that we are denigrating her right to discuss Islam as a religion. That is not the case. In this climate, jihad could be construed by a fanatic as a call to arms to act against our president or against our structures. But what she's actually doing is denying a profound Islamic right, a profound Islamic duty, which is our duty to society. We are called by the Quran to join and unite society, not fragment it. But the Muslim Brotherhood thrives, and Islamists thrive by corralling all Muslims into believing that we're victimized and that we're persecuted, and then claiming rights as a religious minority when really she's acting as a political totalitarian ideologue.
Well, it sounds like she might have political ambitions of her own. Here's what she tweeted in her defense, Dr. Ahmed. She says, "We will define our religion on the terms of the majority of Muslims. Learn from the experts. Reading is fundamental." What message do you have to her this morning?
So actually, I take my insights about Islamism and the Muslim Brotherhood from the Muslim world. The most recent example is the state of Egypt, where Egypt's people overwhelmingly removed these kinds of ideologues from power in Mohammed Morsi. That is believing Muslims in the order of almost 90 million Muslims opposing the Muslim Brotherhood strategies in Egypt, in a Muslim country. This is what she's trying to bring here. Liberals that fall for this are not only being profoundly ignorant, they're empowering a woman that would seek to dismantle our democratic order. That is not in the benefit of Muslims like me, many of us who can call her out and see what her hypocrisy is about.